everybody. Happy hump day. I am so sorry I'm a little late. You know, it's so hard when like appointments come up and, I do my best to rearrange, but, today I just couldn't get away. So I'm sorry, and I hope all the regulars can tune in and they can be here. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Brandy. So yesterday, did you guys catch the interview with David G? Good morning, Suzanne. We had the best time. I mean, that guy was so much fun. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Nikki. My love to Nikki today. Good morning, Kristen. So yesterday we had David G on, and I don't know. Listen, I don't know for any of you guys on the inside, but that is the Live with Colby Psychic Rebel show, but it was 10 o'clock, which is our time, and I raised my cup to you guys. Did you see that? That was for you guys. Good morning, Keely. So yesterday, David, great. He's a meditation master, and he's a teacher. And so we did a lot of talking about it, and I found it to be really, really helpful. I think the guy is just incredible. But I thought today, we're spending this week talking about opening up. How do we open up? And on Monday, I said, we're always talking about putting up your protection block, which we do need to do. So whether that's your bubble or your booth or your cord, whatever you need to do to protect yourself, we need to do that. But this particular Monday was about you reaching out, you being more empathic, really connecting clairsentient, really feeling those feelings and emotions and not detaching. And then yesterday we had the meditation. Today I am going to talk about meditation and I'm just moving up a little, get closer to you. Today we're going to talk about the meditation and how, it's difficult because I know it can drive some of you batty. I mean, it can be sitting the lotus. I don't even know if my body would do lotus. It gets low, but it may not do the lotus. But, meditation is so important. And, it is a word that maybe is used to describe a state, but we can achieve that state through many, many ways. I do love his meditations because they're guided. They're a couple minutes long. They're guided. The guided ones to me are easy. If it's just music and I'm supposed to do it, I'm just like falling asleep, thinking about the laundry, what I need to post on social media, what needs to happen for the day. You know how it is, right? Oh, it was just, Kristen, I was just thinking of pets. So you were reading me psychically. But, so that's the idea. It makes it difficult to kind of find that quiet time. But if you can, you'll find that it does set a little bit of balance throughout that day. So meditation really can happen in many, many ways. It's finding your peace. So really that's it. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, to me, meditation is nothing more than finding a moment of peace, a moment of balance, a moment of quietness. And that can happen in several ways. It can really happen. I really enjoy doing some gardening. I don't know if any of you do, but how many times do you say you love gardening, but you're not really going out and doing it? You would be so surprised just by focusing and planting a flower in those few minutes, how in a deep meditative state you get, and how in a state that you really are in that higher self, honestly. Or if you're, enjoy hiking or going for a nice long walk, if you do that, it really will put you in that state. I go a lot of times on weekends, I'll want to just do that hike because it really just puts you in that state of not thinking about what you need to do and not thinking about, are the kids okay? Is the hubby okay? Where are the kids? How is everybody? Is dinner on the table? It just puts you in a state of focusing and allowing you to be there. Good morning, Noelia. Super clear. Oh, you're coloring, Keely's. Okay, yeah. So coloring is a great idea for meditation also. Coloring is also great for creativity, which will also increase your psychic, because psychic and mediumship come from your creative side of your brain. So coloring is fantastic for building up your creativity. It can also be meditative, but I always encourage coloring for creativity. So other things that you can do is find things that connect and relate to you. So again, it's getting out of that busy schedule. I mean, that's what happens. We create these busy schedules from the time we wake up to the time we go to bed, and we don't even give ourselves 15 minutes. I mean, do you realize meditation, you can do that in 10 or 15 minutes. 10 or 15 minutes, just a few days a week would help tremendously. And she falls asleep during meditation. And if how can, honestly, I do know you're also busy and you have work and the responsibilities that we all have, but how can you not give yourself 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day? I mean, how can you not do that? And it will just help so much, because as you know, there's so much drama in life, and chaos and gossip and ick. What does meditation do? Meditation just pulls that right out. It just makes you realize that stuff's not important. It just helps you roll up that trash and throw it away, and allows you to stay focused on who you are. How are you unique? What are you about? What is your path? What do your guides want you to know? What is your life purpose? What is your soul purpose? What is going to make you feel fulfilled? What kind of peace and joy is needed in your life? What relationships do you need to let go of? Where do you need to stretch yourself more? Meditation will help with all of that. It really will. And exactly, Suzanne, it's grounding. Exactly. It's like, it is grounding. Here's how I think of it. It's grounding, but yet it launches me. So it is grounding. So it creates this base, this really nice, strong foundation, this nice, strong base, but then it launches you so that you can see where you can go, what you can do. It shows you that you are already everything. Everything is already inside of you. So you're not scrambling around in that chaoticness. And what happens is, because if you're not feeling grounded, if you're not feeling centered and balanced and focused, you're just going to be all over the place, just because of other people, not because of you necessarily, but because you're being swayed all these different ways. I mean, if you have a job at the office, how many times is one person calling you for one thing, but then a client calls and you have to answer the client call, but then you have to remember you have to return this email, all of that at once, this multitasking. Again, you're at home, you got to make sure the kids are okay, but while you're making dinner, but did you go ahead and make that doctor's appointment, and oh my goodness, you forgot to get the car registered. Multitasking, right? It's that multitasking that creates this chaos, that creates this constant thought process that doesn't allow our poor little brains just to enjoy the fact that we're here and we're beings and we're enjoying life and that we're connected. So finding ways for yourself that work will do that. So again, the guided meditation, and like I said, I really love his. They're just a few minutes long, so that's kind of why I really like them. I also love going out in the backyard and gardening. You want to go see my yard? Come on, ready? What's a good starting point for us new to meditation? So a good starting point, I think, Stephen, great question. We're going to walk here. A question, a good starting point is a guided meditation. Just because it lets you know where you want to start, and it kind of sets the tone and the beat for things. So, you have to find someone you like, though, because I got to tell you, most of those meditations I can't stand. I don't know about you guys, but when I get on there and there's some breathy voice saying, so now You're a light being. Oh my God, just kill me, right? So I like more realistic ones, but that's just me. I mean, you may love that voice. All right, here we go. We're going outside, but watch. Here, so field trip. Look, so flowers, look. See? Right? Look at this little lavender thing. Hang on, don't hang up. There. See? So it is just about finding this peace. Look. Okay? There's the Buddha. Do you get to see the Buddha? All right. So that's what I'm saying. It's just peace. It's, you know, you can come out here, you can do a little bit of gardening, I can plant some flowers, I can pull some weeds. I'll tell you what, when you pull weeds, it's so much like pulling out the weeds in your life. Just find ways to do that. Pull the weeds in your life. You know what? If there's gossip and drama or whatever there is, or stress or things that didn't go well. Thank you, Suzanne. Well, Suzanne, you can see it's only a beautiful yard because I meditate. I meditate by planting flowers all the time. So that's the idea. But you know, pulling weeds in your yard. I mean, we all have to have weeds, right? So getting out there and pulling weeds really like allows you to release, allows you to let things go, allows you to just kind of get to that higher state. Planting a beautiful flower, and then when you go outside, every time you see that bloom and that flower, you're showing like, wow, that came from my soul. That feels really good. So lilacs are starting perfect. So, you know, there you go. It's just things like that. One of the best things, okay, no matter what, you know, like David was saying yesterday, if you haven't watched the video, I will put it on my YouTube. I just haven't done it yet. It's still on the Facebook page. You can watch it. He talks about this 16-second breathing exercise. So even if you can't do the 10 or 15 minutes right now, even if for some reason you just can't squeeze that in, you can certainly squeeze in 16 seconds, right? That's not hard at all. But it's about us taking that time to do it. It's about us just being loving to ourselves enough so that when we connect, when we do that, we can just kind of get a bit of clarity. Because when you are grounded, when you are feeling balanced, you have a sense of clarity and a sense of direction, and you don't feel panicked. You don't feel overwhelmed. You know, you absolutely cannot in that moment. Oh, thanks, Anne-Marie. Yeah, I just thought he was fantastic. So, you know, watch it. Oh, Stephen, you know, again, if you go back to the video yesterday, he put up a thing. He gave a free download for a free meditation. There's your perfect way to start. I mean, that was really nice of him. So there you go, you guys. So this week we are focusing on being more connected. All right, being more connected. So again, Monday was about being emotionally connected, using that empath in you, that compassion in you, that clairsentient, okay? Building that within you, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to connect. Yesterday we had David talk about meditation. Today we did a little bit more, but Colby style, as in, I'm really busy. How do I fit this into my life? And again, you all can do it. I know you're busy. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. But you deserve it. A few seconds, 16 seconds to 15 minutes. All you need, you guys. It's all you need. All right. So there you go. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm super excited. Have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.